So, you have an X-Men movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. So in this one, we're gonna have some X-Men from the original trilogy and from First Class. Oh, how are we gonna do that? Please don't say time travel. With time travel. Uh-oh. Yeah, so the movie starts in the future with some of the X-Men being killed by these giant Sentinel robots. Okay. But since Kitty Pryde could send people's consciousness to the past, she basically warns their past selves not to be there. Wait, I thought Kitty Pryde's thing was that she can run through walls and stuff. Well, in the comic that this is based on, another mutant sends Kitty Pryde's consciousness back in time, so how come you're giving Kitty Pryde that ability? So that we can have Ellen Page in the movie, and no other reason. Well, okay then. So then the X-Men are gonna decide to send Wolverine's consciousness way back in time, and he has to try to stop this crappy future from being set in motion. And why him? Well, we're gonna say that the time travel thing basically shreds your mind, but his can regenerate. Is that just an excuse he came up with to have Wolverine be the star? You're damn right. I respect that. Yeah, so in the 70s, he still has his bone claws. Wow. And he needs to stop Mystique from killing this guy Trask who invented the Sentinels. Trask? Yeah, remember that guy from X-Men The Last Stand? He was played by Bill Duke, that actor from Predator. Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe we could get that Tyrion Lannister guy to play him. He's really popular right now. You want to recast Bill Duke's character with Peter Dinklage? Yeah. I mean, okay, those are just two extremely different humans. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't see color, or height, or age. Oh, sir, it sounds like you should visit an eye doctor. You might be legally blind. Oh, that's some solid advice. Thanks so much, large gray shape. You're welcome. And so how far back in time do they send Wolverine? Well, Mystique kills Trask in 1973, so they send Wolverine to right before that happens. Wouldn't it make more sense to send him a little further back than that? Yeah, but that wouldn't be as exciting. So you're manufacturing a ticking clock narrative where there doesn't need to be one? That's right. Please pay me for this. Oh, I will. Anyway, so to find Mystique, Wolverine has to find Professor X and Magneto, but in 1973, they're having all kinds of problems. Oh, they are? Yeah, Beast made the serum that lets Professor X walk again, but he loses his powers. So Professor X is just a dude now? Exactly, because if he had his powers, he'd be able to solve the movie's problems in like 2 seconds. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna tag along on most adventures even though he can't help in any way. Well, okay then. So then they need to get Magneto, but in 1973, he's in a big non-metallic prison under the Pentagon. Wow, 1973 was really not the ideal time to send Wolverine to. No, it wasn't. So anyway, Magneto's in jail for killing JFK. Wait, what? Yeah, but later we're gonna find out that he was trying to save JFK, because JFK was also a mutant. What? I want to know more about that. Oh, too bad. Oh man. So anyway, to get Magneto out of jail, Wolverine's like, I know a guy, and they go get Quicksilver. How does Wolverine know Quicksilver? Unclear. Huh. So then as they're breaking out of the Pentagon, some guards shoot at them. Oh no. But Quicksilver's so fast, he's able to run around the room and knock out all the guards as the bullets are being fired. Wait, what? Yeah, it's gonna be this incredible scene where he's just listening to music and moving stuff around and nudging the bullets out of the way. I mean, that's like a godlike power. He could literally go grab Mystique and the movie would be over. Yeah, definitely. This guy is good. Well, it's gonna be hard to keep the movie going if Quicksilver can just, end it. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, we're just gonna have Quicksilver, stop helping. What do you mean? He's gonna go home. I don't know what to tell you. But how can we possibly explain him not helping? Maybe the rest of the mission's too dangerous for him. He's just a kid. They literally had him break into the Pentagon. Listen, if you don't want the movie to be over, you're gonna have to climb on up off of my back. Okay, I'll climb. So anyway, we're also gonna have Mystique keep trying to murder Trask by taking on the appearance of people around him. Right, that makes sense. But he has this little device that detects when mutants are around, so he keeps catching her. Wait, we're saying that since the 70s, the government's had the ability to detect mutants? That's right. I feel like that's gonna mess up a bunch of the storylines we created. That's the entire point of this movie. Oh, it is? Yeah, we're just gonna introduce the concept of timeline so everything makes sense and nothing makes sense and nothing matters and I don't even care. Oh, finding excuses for our sloppy work is tight. So anyway, then President Nixon's gonna unveil these mutant-killing sentinels to the public and there's gonna be a bunch of security. So they have those mutant detectors set up? No, just metal detectors. Oh. And Magneto's gonna secretly put metal inside the sentinels so he controls them? Oh, that's smart, because if he makes them malfunction in public, the program's never gonna move forward. Yeah, and he's also gonna, drop a stadium around the White House. That ruins everything. And at the same time, but in the future, the X-Men are being attacked by more robots. Uh-oh. So we have this awesome situation where the hero's mind is off trying to complete a task while his body's about to be destroyed by Sentinels. Right, I've seen The Matrix. Okay, good. So yeah, that scene from The Matrix, but with X-Men. Great. Yeah, so all the mutants in the future are fighting Sentinels so Kitty Pryde could keep doing her thing with Wolverine. Wow. And then back in the 70s, Wolverine's gonna get stuck at the bottom of a river so he can't help anymore. Oh, so I guess Kitty Pryde can stop sending his consciousness into the past. What do you mean? Well, if he's done all he's gonna do, the future is just gonna play out as it's gonna play out, right? He's not affecting the past anymore. Oh, well, we're only gonna have the future get fixed when Mystique decides not to kill Trask. But Kitty and Wolverine Wolverine no longer have anything to do with that? Yeah, well, whatever. Well, whatever then. So yeah, because Mystique showed compassion, everything works out. What about that whole thing where Magneto lifted a stadium and dropped it around the White House? Well, humans don't care about that because Mystique showed compassion. Okay, but there's still all the she showed compassion. All right, I guess that solves everything then. So then Wolverine's gonna wake up in this future where everything is perfect and Jean never died and nobody ever died and everything's amazing. Wait, so Wolverine's consciousness was just hijacked by a different version of himself from another timeline? That's right. A version of himself that has no memory of the past 50 years as they happened? Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty nice moment. That's actually a horrifying moment. A version of Wolverine was basically just mentally murdered by another version of himself. Yeah, such a sweet moment, if you say so. And then we're gonna see that in the past, Wolverine was picked up out of the river by William Stryker. Oh, that's a clever nod. It's like that's how his claws are gonna end up covered in adamantium. Yeah, and then Stryker's eyes are gonna flash yellow, so we're gonna be like, oh, that's Mystique. What? Pretty cool twist, right? But Wolverine has to end up with Stryker eventually, right? Because he still has the bone claws. Right, but this is Mystique. But why do that? I don't know. Fair enough. And so, what do you think? Well, it sounds like a hot mess, but I think if we get the right director on board, it's gonna work out. Did you have somebody in mind? Yeah, I was thinking we could bring Bryan Singer back into the franchise. Oh, he's definitely somebody you want to be associated with. Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Hope you enjoyed that pitch meeting. We have a ton of these on the channel that you can check out. You can also leave me a comment down below letting me know what other movies you'd like to see pitches for. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share on Facebook and Twitter, spread it around. And as always, check back soon for a new pitch. Bye-bye.